Hey, what up guys? So today I wanted to talk about the little column kits that I sell. It's not for the 6.7, it's for the 6.4. And I just wanted to show, if you buy a column off me, this is what a column kit, this is what this video is for. It's for you, it's for what you need to send to me and what needs to be done and kind of some instructions. So that's what this is for. But I only sell kits for 6.4s, not 6.7s. The 6.7 one is just really complicated. You got to modify some stuff on the column and the turn signal, and it's not really something that is very easy to do. Versus the 6.4 column, super easy to do. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so first things first is you got your 6.4 column, and what you're gonna need to do is, let's see, positioned right, there we go. So what you're gonna need to do is, if you want the key redone to match your truck, pull this out and send this to me with the working key and the new key that you want this key to, if you want it to match your truck. So pull this out. What you do is, there's a little button right there. What you do is put it in the lock, or turn the key and push on this button, and voila, that's it. So send me this and your new key, and I'll rekey it to the new key, and then you'll have a matching ignition to your truck. So $25, I'll redo that. And if you don't have one of these, you need me to get you one, I can do that. They're like 50 bucks on eBay. I can order it for you and rekey it. Be like 75 bucks. But you're gonna need a key too. So give me the new key that you want. Alright, so next step. So on the column, flip it upside down. And back here, there's this little tab thingy. This needs to go. Gotta get rid of that. Because what happens is, I have my relay kit under the column. And what happens is, this thing rubs on it. It's up in the way. So, you gotta delete it. And the best way to do that is with the handy grinder. So what I do is I just come in right here and just snip away. So and voila. And then usually I'll come in with a flap disc, and I'll make it nice and smooth and pretty. So, and now that with that gone, when you have this mounted under your column, it clears it a lot better. So that's what you got to do. Do this outside the truck. It's super easy to do. So, and then for this is my relay pack. This is something I sell for $250, and I make it. It's the simplest thing I've seen to do the 08 dash, and it's pretty compact. So what you're gonna do to install this on your truck, it's a little different on my 6.7 dash, but I'll show you where you put it. So this is gonna mount up under here. So you can see I have my, take this off. I have my fuse box mounted under here, but what you're gonna do is mount this under here, because I know most of you guys have your fuse box just dangling under here. Your fuse box is just sitting under there, just wangling and dangling. So you have all this real estate under the column. So that's where this is gonna go. So it's got the 2 bolt holes, and what you can do is slide this in there, and I just use 2 sheet metal screws and just screw it in and bolt it in right here on the frame. So it sits in there down like that. Make sure you put the column in first, then put this in, sitting up under the column, mount it to the metal frame. Then you have all your column wires and everything right here. And what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna email you instructions on what wire goes to what pin on my relay. It's pretty simple. It's just like, hey, cut the yellow ignition wire, put it here. Cut the blue turn signal flasher wire, put it here. You know, then the wires off the turn signal, put here. The ignition wire off the column, put here. It's pretty simple. So try to make it simple as possible, but this is the best way. You can wire it up in an afternoon for sure. I mean, I definitely put aside 5 hours, if that. So I can definitely do it in an afternoon. It's definitely a project. You're running a lot of wires here. You're running a lot of wires here up into here. So yeah. All right, let's talk about some other stuff. Hold on. So let's see. And then to get the stereo controls working, this is what I use. So it's like $50 on Amazon. It works great with everything. You don't have to program it. You literally wire it up and it works. I like this one. This is what I use in all my stuff. So if you want me to get it for you, I charge $50, or you can get it off Amazon. Doesn't matter to me. So I usually try not to mark up things that I can get for a reasonable price. So, and then for the cruise control, if you want me to do your cruise control, this is what I need you to send me. Okay, so this is the harness out of the steering wheel, and I'm obviously going to need your cruise control buttons. So if you're sending me cruise controls, this is what I need. I don't need your steering wheel. I don't need any wires for the column too. So I don't need any wires in the column. I just need this. So if you order my column kit, what you can get done, just wrap this up, is you can get your ignition key to your truck. You're gonna get your relay set up, and this does your ignition, your flash to pass, your turn signals, your hazards, and your ignition. If you want your steering wheel buttons to work, you get this. And then if you want your cruise control, you get that. And then I have the correct shifter linkage. So I used to make a bracket on there. I found it's just easier just to get something that was meant for this, and it just works correctly. There's no modifications. It literally it bolts right here. It just clicks in, push it in, and then go up under the truck and click it in the trans, and boom, it's done. It can be, the shifter's easy. So now that does the shifter, you get your ignition, you got your turn signals. It's back to the whole column, and then I'll tell you how to wire up the turn signals and the overdrive and the brake shift interlock. All the rest of that I'll tell you up how to wire. So I've already got about 4 of these to take care of. I've been knocking them out. This is for my buddy Mark. This is his column. I'm about done with it. There's a lot of stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in this is the video I'm sending you on what you need to send me and what you're gonna get in return. Because I get asked all the time, hey, what comes with this column kit? And so now you know. It's just everything. And then I'll email you the instructions on what wire goes where. So couldn't be any simpler. So yep. And I try to get these done in like a week or 2. I've been super busy with that truck and that truck and my truck. So this stuff's just side stuff that I do. So just keep that in mind. You know, my main priority is these builds. This stuff is like my little side gig on these builds. So, but yeah, so just let me know. Tell me what you think about it. So yeah, thank you.